UWL head football coach is kind of joining us here. If you're popping on to Twitch, onto Facebook, onto Twitter, we're talking Eagles football here. The other thing that I've really noticed over the last couple of seasons with your team has been the dedication to the running game on offense. The defense, like you've mentioned, has always been something that has been your sort of bell cow because you were the defensive coordinator when you first started here. But the running attack, and not just Kaiser Heltebrand, but Joey Stutzman, and the dedication, Matt, to really the run game itself, the offensive line getting more and more stout as the years go on in Division III football, especially in the WIAC, which is the toughest Division III football, conference arguably in the country. How important do you think it is to have a good running attack, especially as the weather continues to get, further and further into the inclement season?
I mean, it's vital. I mean, we talk about, we have 7 things that we focus on as a program. And the first one's going to be dominating on special teams. But the second one then is rushing offense and rushing defense. You need to be able to run the ball. I don't give Coach McGuire a set of we need to rush it 50 times or we need this many yards. I don't do that. But in order to win games in the game of football, you need to at some point be able to run the ball. And that's just really what we've been able to do. And that's really a credit, to first and foremost our offensive line coach and Coach McGlenn. And Coach McGlenn's been here for a long time. But that position at any level of football with the offensive line, and especially with Division III, that position takes time to develop. And it took us a long time to develop that position. It's not only it's the recruiting, but it's also getting those guys stronger. It's getting them bigger. It's getting them more comfortable within our scheme. So that took Coach McGlenn a really, really long time to get to that offensive line to where we wanted to. And in 2019, I think almost there was 4 or 5 guys on our offensive line right now that started, and it was painful in 2019. There was just growing pains. They were all sophomores, they were all freshmen, and then Coach McGlenn just stuck with it. That group got chemistry, and then they just continued to grow throughout that COVID year, and then you get into 2021, and they have a phenomenal year. And now we're relying on that group all the time. So to be able to establish a run game is huge at our level. But that's really a credit to Coach McGlenn getting that group getting ready to go. And then obviously having some pretty talented backs. And Joey Stutzman has been doing it for a long time here in our league, and Brant Bowman and Ben Michalowski. And then we feel like we got 2 really good freshman ones right now too that we're getting ready to kind of show off to Eagle Nation.
Yeah, you're starting to work all these different guys into the rotation, and I was looking down the stats. By the way, if you want to follow Eagles football, UWLathletics.com, UWLathletics.com. You can check out game recaps and box scores. You're starting to work in different